I'd like to bring my dog to a wedding, but I understand that I can't.
This is the interesting thing. I remember having a sort of crisp...
Is it though?
Crisp packet.
Is it interesting?
I'm trying to join in.
Of course you ordered that. You always order that.
And you always never eat it.
Can you believe it? It's that time again. Time for another episode of Wanging On with me, Graham, and look over there.
It's me, Maria McCurlin.
Tis true all that.
Do you remember me?
I do.
I saw you last week.
Yes.
They made me come back.
Yes.
They asked me to.
I remember. Yes. With the sideboard. Yes.
You keep things in that sideboard now.
Of course I
know
do.
You do.
Yes, I do. Old coffee and uneaten sandwiches.
And a small puppy.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, there's no puppy in there.
No puppies.
Talking of puppies and kittens.
Yes.
It's that kind of time of year again. Next weekend.
Valentines.
I know.
Ugh.
I feel like it's a bit like, you know the way New Year's is the time for people who don't know how to have fun to try and have fun. I feel like Valentine's is for people who don't know anything about romance or love to try and have some romance and love.
I know. I do try to lurch from these kind of celebrations with, a warm heart and fuzzy feelings. But frankly, I feel too old now.
Being in the supermarket this weekend will be one of the most depressing things you can do. Watching people kind of picking up bunches of flowers and
bits of old heart-shaped glittery stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah, biscuits in a heart shape.
Yeah. Really?
Washing up liquid in a heart-shaped bottle.
I mean, I do slightly feel, Graham, if you've got to wait until a certain day to tell people that you love them, then what's going on with your life?
Yes, because I think it made it in school. It was a thing because you could send an anonymous card to someone you loved. And I remember when I was in boarding school, because after breakfast they would hand out the post, and it was so exciting on Valentine's Day to see who got cards. And obviously there'd be some slag who got loads. But
you call it boarding school. You see, I call it reform school.
Oh yes,
because your mum has filled me in on that, frankly. Did you ever get cards when you were at boarding school?
I think I got a couple. But I wasn't one of those people whose mother sent a card.
Oh.
You know those people, their mother sends them a card. And like, even in adulthood, mothers send cards to people. No,
that's wrong.
That's wrong. No, that is wrong. The thing that I always think about Valentine's Day is when I worked in restaurants, it was the day to ask off because it was just awful.
No tips that day. I know, I've been a waitress in a restaurant, and when they come out, these people come out thinking, it's Valentine's Day, I better book a table for two. And restaurants now don't actually allow you to book anything but a table for two. So if you want to go and eat on your own, no, you have to have a table for two on Valentine's Day. I can't let that table go. I can't do a 4 or a 1. It's got to be a table for two. Oh. And you just think, I'm never going to this restaurant ever again.
And I just remember it was all these people who never eat out. So they would order, we didn't have enough half bottles of wine to go round.
Oh, no.
It was all that, half a bottle of wine. And then they'd be like, 5 to 9, last train to Basingstoke.
Stop
and
it.
Like flurry of people looking for the bill.
But also people not talking. It's like, we have to go out on Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day, but I have nothing to say to this person. So it's literally like one of those bread and breakfasts where you get down for breakfast and all you hear is the chink chink of kind of scraping fork on plate.
Oh, yes.
And no one having a nice time. No one going, yes, you remember when? They're just sort of thinking, I've got another 50 years of you.
Of course you ordered that. You always order that.
And you always never eat it. I mean, it really is one of those things where you think, why, when I used to waitress, why are these people in a relationship?
I hope you said that to them.
Yeah, when they didn't tip me.
Here's the bill and you shouldn't be, this shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy your meal? Here's the bill. Honestly, this is not working.
No.
I would get a divorce quickly.
Well, that's the thing. Because I think often, though, they're not married people. I think married people do it less than people dating. I think people you're dating, there is a kind of pressure to do something for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And this year it's a weekend. Ooh.
Now, you're married now. Does your husband do anything for you?
None of your business.
That was not the answer I was expecting.
Oh, really? What were you expecting?
No.
Oh.
But that might be similar.
It might be similar. We'll see.
Will you let me know next week?
I'll let you know next week.
You so won't.
Maria, I think that's quite enough lovey-dovey talk for now. What the people want are some good hard dilemmas, and we have them next. Right, before we get to dilemmas, Maria, I've been keeping a secret. As we record this, we have just watched the video of Opalite by Taylor Swift. Oh no, it's killed her. The shock and disappointment has killed her. The bitter jealousy of not being asked to be in the video has proved too much for her. Oh. I like the way Rafi just ran away.
Yeah.
He went, oh, that one's dead.
Yeah.
I'll hide over here.
She's doing some showing off. I have literally just watched it. My mind is blown because it came from, it came from when she was on your show.
I know. So, and what's amazing, so we filmed this back in, I think I did my bits kind of end of November or something. And I just, please release the video so I can tell someone I did this.
I mean, she is so careful about secrecy, isn't she? So all of those people, it's got Dominic Gleeson, it's got everybody that was on your sofa.
Donald Gleeson.
Even. So tell us who was on your sofa that night.
So, basically... well, okay, I'll tell you what happened. So I got contacted by Taylor and Taylor's people, and they wanted to discuss something. And I was like, I wonder what that's about. And then something about the music video, and I thought, oh, what's that? And then I got through the thing, and it was like the whole thing came to her in a blinding flash on the sofa.
Which you see in the video.
At the end, if you stay to the end of the video, you see her get the idea. And it was, so she was on the show with Cillian Murphy, Donald Gleeson, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, and Lewis Capaldi. And Donald Gleeson said something about his dancing, and he said, oh, I'm hoping to be in the next Taylor Swift video. And you see her little eyes go, ba-doing, little light bulb moment. And the next thing you know, she's written this whole treatment, and we're all in it. And everyone was available. Everyone agreed to do it. And it's
very clever of her because it is very mixed multimedia, isn't it? It's like a chat show becomes that. And this is all included. And everyone that was on the sofa is in it. So where did you film it? Are you allowed to say?
I think I'm allowed to say. I filmed it. For my big showbiz break, a chauffeured car whisked me to Croydon.
Croydon! You know how to live, Graham.
Yeah. And I hung out in a disused Clark. Actually, it's not disused. Clark's shoe shop was where we kind of hung out because it was in a shopping centre in Croydon.
Yeah.
So, the escalator up and down is Croydon stuff. And I'm not sure. Taylor and her team and everybody were here for a few days, and I think they filmed most of it here and then bits of it in America. And also, that thing.
What thing?
Well, when you talk to pop music people or sometimes actors and things, and they say, "Oh yeah, I directed that."
Well, she did direct
and you think, did you? Did you really, or were you just there? But Taylor, I cannot tell you. Taylor properly, she wrote this. It's her script.
So
her
does she
idea.
have a storyboard and everything?
Oh, it's all storyboarded, and she properly directs it.
What's she like as a director?
Marvelous.
I mean, you have to say that.
Can you see the performance she got out of me? I mean, I didn't think I had that in me.
What a camp man. Spraying a bottle.
Oh, and I this I shouldn't say. I nicked my bottle of Opalite.
Did you?
I have it at home. And here's the thing. We got a new cleaner, right? So I had the bottle of Opalite in my office, and we got a new cleaner. And when I come home, I found the empty bottle of Opalite in the bin.
No!
Because she thought, well, this is just an empty bottle of cleaner, and chucked it out.
That's like throwing away precious artwork.
I know. I was like, no, polite.
So were there any upsets on set? Did anyone cause a scene?
No. Everyone was lovely. It was a really, really fun experience. And, in the bit that I was doing in the shopping centre, there were lots of extras and things. And you just thought, word is going to leak out that this is happening. Or that people, and I think there was some sort of online thing that Donal was doing something with Taylor, but no one joined all the dots and came up with it's everyone off the Graham Norton show.
I certainly read things that she was filming a secret video, is it Opalite video, in somewhere, some disused shopping centre. But that's kind of all that's gone out there.
No, it's
and
amazing.
that is, in today's modern age, that is amazing.
Yeah, because when you think about all the people involved in this, because it was like a movie shoot. I mean, it was a massive, massive deal.
Was Travis there?
Sadly, no Travis. No, sadly. But her mom and dad, her brother, it's that thing. It all comes from her. So because she is lovely, and so she is directing this thing. It's a big budget. That stress could get to you.
Yeah.
You could get a little tetchy. But because she didn't, and because I don't think she does, the atmosphere all day was just
How
lovely.
does she do it, though? How does she keep that equilibrium?
It is extraordinary. She wears it so lightly. And yet it must.
Were you nervous?
When it comes to it a little bit, because, you don't want to be the person to kind of...
mess it up.
Oh, we've got to go again for him. You. So, yeah, but it was the whole thing was lovely. We met Mandy Moore, not that Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
The Mandy Moore who does all our choreography.
Yes.
She was there. I met the woman who, the engagement photograph.
Yes.
Of Travis
in the garden that he had made up.
Yeah, she was the photographer in the bushes. I met that photographer. She was there. So it's a really tight team.
So basically, when somebody works for Taylor, so the photographer did that in the bushes, and Taylor goes, "Oh, I like you. You're good. Come to London. I'm doing a video." That's seems
the
like
idea.
Well,
I'll now be our official chat show host.
Graham, you are going to get movie roles, and also. This is good for your wedding invite. Are we allowed to say that?
Well, I haven't been told I'm not invited. Maybe talking about this video, or maybe I'll be off the list.
No, talking about the video is good. But also, you kept this secret since November, so I hate you.
But I'm so in awe of myself, and I came so close.
You must have told somebody.
No. I mean, my husband...
You told your husband.
No, Jonna was there. Jonna was at the shoot.
Of course he was.
But at New Year's Eve, I was with a gaggle of gays, and I just thought, oh, this is so good. I
want to tell them.
Surely it'll be out in a minute. Surely I can tell them.
But
and
you
then
didn't.
I thought, no, I mustn't. So I didn't. So apologies to all the people I could have given this juicy bit of gossip to, and I didn't.
Yeah.
But I am available now, and will sing like a canary. Okay, Maria, we keep promising dilemmas.
No, we must carry on talking about Taylor.
Oh, okay.
More Taylor Swift, more Taylor Swift,
No,
more
dilemmas now. We must wang on and help people. Maria, please grab an envelope and tear it asunder.
I will, Graham, I will. Dear Graham and Maria, first of all, I want to say I love your podcast.
This is an excellent letter.
Yes, this is really good. Thank you.
Is this the best letter we've ever had?
Ever. Now, I have a dilemma and would love to hear yours and the Wangers' 2 cents worth.
Okay.
My partner and I are getting married in the UK later this year. We're an international couple, and so about half the guests will come from abroad.
Oh, yes.
We're in our 30s, so lots of our invited friends have newborn babies. Yeah. When planning our wedding, we envisaged a kid-free wedding, with the exception of our adorable nephews. However, our friends have voiced concerns about this, as they need to travel to the UK for a weekend. They aren't sure if they can leave their babies back home with a grandparent, for example. What do you think we should do? Should we hold ground and stick to our preferred kid-free wedding, or should we be accommodating to our friends with kids as they're travelling to the UK for our wedding? And that is from Mick. Now, Mick, my feeling is you made your first mistake with this by saying a kid-free wedding with the exception of our adorable nephews.
Yes, Mick, that is...
You cannot have any exceptions to this
rule. That is so stupid. I can't believe that no one else has said that you can't have a kid-free wedding with kids at it.
No!
All your friends going, what the fuck? What are those? What are those small people?
And then Mick says, oh, yeah, but they're adorable. They're our nephews.
Yeah, they're not like your kids. Your horrible children. No, nephews be gone, or it's a kid-full zone. Yeah.
I think that's your first mistake, Mick. But the other thing you could do, it sounds like you're not short of a bob or two, international couple as you are. You take a room in this venue and you bring in 2 Norland nannies or the like, and you say, yes, bring your babies, but they will be going in here to watch Miss Rachel or whatever it is that children watch. Miss Piggy. No, who is it? I don't know. We don't know because we don't have kids.
No.
I won't
Don't
go down
even
that.
pretend.
Don't even pretend to. So you leave.
Miss Rachel sounds like a porn actress.
That's why the kids love her.
Oh, yeah. Reminds me of Mommy.
She's very, very popular, let me tell you that.
I bet she is.
So you put the children in that room and everyone else gets drunk and does whatever they want to do.
And also, if you're one of those parents who can't bear to be separated, you can pop off to that room and see your kid every half an hour if you want. If that's the sort of person you are. I think that's a good idea because once you have a bit of space, shove all the kids in there, you only need a couple of people to look after them. So it won't cost you the earth and people will feel, oh, good. They're being looked after and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people with children would really love a weekend off of their children, but there's an awful lot of guilt involved in this, and also grandparents and needing. But most people want to get away from their children and have fun like they used to do before they.
Yes, but I think the thing is because people are coming from abroad, I think they feel weird leaving their kid back there.
It's only a weekend.
I know, but if anything happened, you're just very far away. I do get it.
If the plane crashes, you mean?
Well, no, I thought more something will happen to the child. But the plane crashes, who cares? You're dead. Good luck, Granny.
Baby.
Oh, so sad.
I'm an orphan now.
All because of Mick's stupid wedding.
Child free.
If only he'd invited me, I'd be dead too.
I feel we get darker each week, Graham. And I'm not sure this is a good look.
Mick started it. Refusing to bury families together. I don't know what to do. Look, I think your idea is a big room because you can't stop people bringing their children to Britain. You can't be at the border going, no, there's a height restriction. You can't come in. So they are going to bring their kids anyway. And I think on the day, provide a solution.
Childcare. I'm just thinking of those nannies or whoever's going. What a terrible job that's going to be for them.
Yes. Well, except that. Well, maybe they charge. Do they charge extra, or is it just like a flat rate? Once a nanny's in a room, she charges a fee, no matter how many children are in there with her.
Do you know, I've never looked into this, Graham.
Well, I think it's something to explore.
I don't know why. I just think a nanny doing that has to charge quite a lot of money. But Mick's got money.
Yes. I mean, the other problem is, I think, as people get drunk, they'll start kind of going, oh, I'll just let
me bring it in to dance to the birdie song.
Yeah. No, we know what it is. We didn't need the reminder.
And then going, look how cute she is.
Yeah, all of that.
Or you do a sort of twofold thing where you say, okay, we're going to have the day where you can bring your children, but the children all have to be gone by 7:00.
Yeah.
When we all, take magic mushrooms and go crazy.
Of course, yes. Mick is an international couple. The good thing from writing to us, we may not have solved the problem, but at least we've pointed out a giant problem that you cannot have your adorable nephews at this wedding.
No.
Because that's just.
But you see, I think the adorable nephews being there, I think they're the wife's side, by the way, as well. I think she has made that proviso that the nephews are coming. Maybe they're going to be page boys or something. You see, you can't really have children in any capacity at all.
Well, no.
Not going up chimneys to clean it, nothing.
Serving the tables.
No children means no children.
Well, no. I think you could have a child in a small suit, throwing some petals or something, but then they need to vanish. They cannot be there for the reception.
Where do they go? You get a witch to
they go into the room with this nanny who's charging thousands of pounds. No, it's £1,000 a kid.
So
and I finish at midnight. Yeah, I leave them unattended at midnight.
Up to you.
Yeah, they come back covered in soot.
So our solution is either have a 2-tier wedding where the kids are allowed for a certain amount of time to dance the birdie song and then they must vanish into the nanny room, or you put them in the nanny room from the get-go.
Yes.
But that has to include the nephews, Mick. Soz.
Yeah. Wangers, I'm sure. This is the sort of thing people love wanging on about because it's a wedding and everyone else's wedding is wrong.
Yeah. It's not how I'd have done it.
Yeah.
No, the mistake they made was, I like it.
Having it.
Will says, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants babies at a wedding. Hear. They'll cry at their own times, they'll puke all over the place, you'll have to pretend you're delighted to see them, and then after all that, they won't even bring a present. Stick to your guns. No, no, no.
The other thing is you've got to feed the little...
Yes.
You know, they'll be sitting on a chair and there'll be a plate and the venue will go, oh, and by the way, even though they're not eating that, you know...
Yeah, 25 quid a head.
Yeah. So, you know, it's madness.
I think you just put them in a room with a big one of those water cooler things with loads of sugared water and they just go up and go,
yeah.
Whenever they're thirsty
and then they start screaming and running into walls.
Amanda in Acton Turville. I have no idea where that is.
I don't want to.
No. Okay. She says, I suspect that those guests who now have kids went to plenty of weddings, including their own, where they enjoyed a stress-free time without screaming babies and demanding toddlers. Why should this couple not enjoy the same freedom? If it really is impossible for your guests, how about providing a slightly off-site creche?
Oh, you said, here's the thing though.
Off-site, I like that.
But people do get very upset if they're not allowed to bring their children to a wedding.
Fine, you don't want them there.
But I think weirdly upset about it. It's odd.
Well, because it's somehow negating their lifestyle choices that they've had children, but they are not welcome. Because children are meant to always be welcome.
I mean, I'd like to bring my dog to a wedding, but I understand that I can't. Ali is in Ireland and has sent this voice note.
I think that when people have children, especially babies, they become the most important part of their lives. It's your wedding, so if you don't want children to be there, that's totally fair enough. But I think you'll have to recognise that that might mean that it's not feasible for certain people to go to your wedding. A compromise would be to allow children up to a certain point, 5 o'clock or whatever, and that would allow one of the parents to go home with the children or for them to get a babysitter for a few hours.
All very wise and a very lovely voice from Ali.
Yes. I wonder, here's the other thing. What is a child? Like, what's the age cutoff? You know, can someone come if they're 14?
I think anyone that can't support themselves financially.
Anyone who can't pay for their own meal.
Natalie says, most of your friends with babies won't come to your wedding if they can't bring their young children. And it will likely harm your friendships as well. In 10 years' time, what will matter more? Remember, they're doing you a huge favour by spending time and money travelling to your wedding. The least you can do is let them bring the little ones.
No!
Also, what's with having the adorable nephews there? Are you sure they're not just a cute accessory? Tread very carefully. Natalie is very much my children, my life, isn't she?
Yeah. No, but also, people must be able to, like, this is not, it's like Mick and his international couple wife, they are not freaks and weirdos by not wanting children at their wedding. I can't remember one of the wangers said, nobody wants babies at weddings.
No one.
Not
even the parents.
No. So I think, you know, we understand that if you're children, you probably have to travel with them. But even actually, you don't want to pay for the plane thing. You know, there's so much expense once you've had these children. I mean,
I think you should have on the invitation, no children, absolutely no children, dogs welcome.
Oh, yes. That'd be lovely. Yeah.
And then just have a room full of dogs going.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh.
There'd be nobody dancing to the birdie song. They'd all be in there.
Best wedding ever.
Yeah.
They'd all be in the room with the dogs.
I think we have revealed who we are, haven't we, Graham? Childless dog people.
As ever, we're keen to hear more hot takes on this problem. So if you've got something to add, do add a comment below, either on Spotify or YouTube. Anyway, thanks, Mick, for writing in. If you'd like to share your dilemma, you can email us as well. wangingon@listen.co.uk. We'll have another one up next.
This episode is brought to you by Hotels.com.
Make your next trip work for you. Hotels.com just rolled out a game-changing feature called Save Your Way, and it's as simple as it sounds.
When you book a trip as a Hotels.com member, you decide how to use your savings.
Choose to take the instant savings now or bank the savings as rewards for later. It's your call.
Envision converting discounts on this week's stay into rewards for a luxurious beach getaway next year. No complicated maths, no blackout dates, just you choosing how to make your travels work harder for you.
Only at Hotels.com.
Save Your Way is available to loyalty members in the US and UK on hotels with members' prices. Other terms apply. See site for details.
Maria?
Yeah?
Maria, do you have an envelope you could open?
Do you know I do?
And I can see it. It's in your hand.
I've been dying to open this, Graham.
Oh, I know. This one looks good, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah.
You say that about all the letters, Graham. And often they're very disappointing. Dear Graham and Maria, my partner and I bought our first house together a year ago here in Sydney.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. When we moved in, our house came with the standard 3 upright bins with wheels. Red, general waste, yellow, recycling, and green, kitchen organics and garden waste.
Oh, I hate the green bin.
Riveted? Keep up. We detested the sight of our wall of bins, so we got the council to downsize our ones to smaller versions. Still 3 bins, but much less dominating.
Keep going. I love this problem.
You love a bin.
I do.
Enter our new neighbours. 2 very nice women, by all accounts, who promptly ordered themselves a whopping new big green bin that, along with its sidekicks, do you know the colours, now sits pretty much in front of our house and in the middle of the footpath. So now in front of our fence stands the great wall of garbage receptacles, 6 bins in a row, a red, green and yellow plastic eyesore, a shrine to disposability, and it's ruining my flowering vines and white picket fence aesthetic that we spent no small fortune purchasing. The council, useless. This situation will never change on their account. So what do? How do we handle this? Short of lighting a bonfire in the yard and sending a column of noxious black smoke into the sky to burn our waste each week, help. Yours in Trash Talk, Bin Laden. Do you see what they did there? Oh,
There's
P.S.
a picture.
Pic attached for you to get a sense of the mess. We aren't making this up. P.P.S. Sorry to miss you on your trip down under, Graham. Please bring Maria and Rafi back and do a Wanging On live. Okay.
All right, this is the picture. I'm showing it to you. So these are the small bins, which look quite big. And then these are the extremely big bins. And that bit of old tree and that tatty shrub is the thing that she's concerned about.
The white picket fence aesthetic. No, there is a white picket fence in the rear.
It's a bit of ivy.
Of the small bins. You see, to me, Graham, because this picture just shows some bins and I can't see the tiny ones. When she said, we've ordered tiny ones, I thought she meant like a foot.
Well, they're not tiny, they're smaller. These ones are smaller than these ones. Do you see? They're very big.
Yeah.
Those are small.
I have to say, Graham, I'm slightly at a loss here. Whether to kill myself now or later.
The fact that this person is telling us about how useless the council is in Sydney. I mean,
I have heard that though. I have heard that.
Like, if you don't want, to deal with wheelie bins and things, live in the country. I say that. In Ireland, I still have bins and things, that you've got to wheel out.
But in Ireland, this is the interesting thing. I remember having a sort of crisp...
Is it though?
Crisp packet.
Is it interesting?
I'm trying to join in. Here. You can't put your rubbish anywhere because everyone has locked bins because the bins go on the weight. So you think, I'll just put my rubbish in that bin and it can't open.
The recycling's free.
Recycling is free.
And the bin you pay for. So it encourages people to put as much as they can in the recycling.
But you can't put rubbish like a, crisp packet in a recycling, can you?
No.
So what are you going to do? Put it on the floor. Eat it.
Yeah.
Shred it and eat it.
Yes. Put it in a cake.
Often tastier than the crisps inside. Potatoes, I believe. No, that is sacrilege. They're wonderful potatoes.
No, but all I would say is wherever you go, you're going to have this problem. There are bins. Once you buy a house, it comes with bins, and that's just a part of everyday life. And you becoming obsessed by the size and color of these bins. I mean, yes, it is a lot of bins, but that's where you live.
Yeah.
And
bin laden, we don't actually have a real name for this person, but I would say, could you perhaps pop next door and say to your new neighbours, lovely women by all accounts, would you mind getting smaller bins? I mean, that is so petty. They're just going to shoo you away and say, be gone.
And also, it won't improve the aesthetic of this picture. There'll still be 6 fucking bins outside, with different coloured lids on. So you just need to stop thinking about this. It's obvious, and it's sometimes I feel like with neighborhood problems or neighbor problems or situation, once you let it in,
it's going to make you crazy.
It's going to drive you insane.
See, the other thing I was thinking, Graham, is what about a bin store? So you get a little carpenter person, or yourself if you're that way inclined, or the ladies next door, apparently very nice, and you make a sort of wooden panel. Then you could do a lovely trompe-l'oeil of bins on the front. So you're hiding.
With nice old-fashioned bins with a kind of a metal lid slightly askew.
From the olden days.
Perhaps a cat popping out.
Yes. And a small child, a little urchin child. No, you cover them up. That's what people seem to do. There's everyone knows there's bins behind them, but you cover it up with a wooden thing, and then you open a little gate, and there are the bins on bin day, but you don't have to look at the red, green, and yellow.
You can buy them online, those things.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
Can you in Sydney, though?
Yes, you can. Yeah, I was looking for garden trellis when I was there.
Oh, my goodness. What's happened to you? What have you done with Graham Norton? Bring him back immediately.
No, there are companies that will sell these things and different sizes and da-da-da.
Is that a solution, though, to bin laden's problem?
Well,
is that a good one?
I
don't know.
cheer them up that they've now got a little... a structure. They seem to like things.
Yeah.
And then pop the bins in. I mean, I'm not sure there will be a structure large enough to accommodate the big bins from next door. But there you go.
Well, it's a sort of L shape, so you could make a little L-shaped cupboard. And then you can paint it white that goes with your picket fence. Aesthetic, yes. And then everybody will be happy. But you might have to say to the people next door, very nice by all accounts, would you mind awfully if we build a little thing and maybe you could pay half?
But also, I take great pleasure in the bins.
Oh my goodness! Do you?
Genuinely do.
In what way? Please talk me through this.
I like putting the recycling in the recycling. I like remembering when the bins have to go out. I like then discovering they're empty like magic, and I like bringing them back in. I enjoy it all.
So in your house, you're in charge of the bins.
This looks like heaven to me. Apart from the food slop bin, I hate the food slop bin. Suddenly we're like medieval peasants carting slops around.
Isn't that composting? Isn't that what we call composting?
No, it's all the crap that is all food waste goes in they call it a caddy. It's a slops bucket. Yeah, I hate it.
And that gets what happens to the slops bucket?
It just gets put in the other. It all goes in the back of the one truck, I think. But anyway,
along with the recycling.
Yeah, but I don't care what happens to it after I leave my house. I enjoy the separation in my house, and I enjoy the putting it out and bringing them back in.
Well,
I found
hold
joy.
The front page, everyone.
No, but I found joy, and whereas I think Bin Laden could find joy, if and obviously is as obsessed by bins as I am.
Yeah.
But they've chosen to be annoyed by them, and I've chosen to like them.
I'm gonna stop you there.
No, I have some more to say.
You brought on a coughing fit.
Have the Wangers got anything to say about this?
No.
Okay.
They haven't.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Stephen from Glasgow says, move to a deserted island and bury your rubbish or throw it in the sea. Unfortunately, we all have to coexist alongside one another on this crowded planet. So suck it up. Your neighbours could be blasting music and shagging on their trampoline, so count yourself lucky for this little problem. I'm with you, Stephen from Glasgow. I'm slightly annoyed I didn't read that in a Glaswegian accent.
Oh, please.
No, don't. No. Kiara in the Lake District says, what a load of rubbish. She even says, see what I did there? No. Set up a homeowners association with existing neighbours and become the head of said HOA.
Oh, yeah.
Google how to set it up. It seems like a lot of admin, but you seem fond of writing things. Then send a letter to the new girls welcoming them with a set of brief guidelines for the street and ensure bin size is stipulated. This will hopefully prompt a switchback. No, that's not going to happen, I don't think. Kerry says...
I mean, that's like making a problem worse. Now we're in a house owners association.
Which nobody wants. Kerry says, maybe mention it to the neighbours diplomatically. How?
But say what to them?
They may
I don't
not
like the size of your bins.
Yeah, they may not realise the bins come in different sizes. Perhaps they could keep the bins out of sight until bin collection day. Where? Where are they putting them? In the bedroom? In the UK, you can get the leafy wrap. Oh, now you see. The leafy wrap, which people put around their bins. I will try and get to know the ladies. These things are often easier to navigate once you know each other, rather than starting off on the wrong foot. That is very true, but I now am Googling leafy wrap.
How did I get to this age?
And not know about leafy wrap.
And also, like, we live in London. Do people not bother with leafy wrap in London? Maybe they don't, because I guess London's urban. Maybe if you live in the country, you think, oh, let's make it leafy. I don't know.
Leafy wrap.
Leafy
I'm going to
wrap.
look it up. Jack in Bristol says, surely you can just very politely ask them to move their bins in front of their own house. No? Tell them they block your light and access, and that's why you've got smaller ones for yourselves. Now, go forth and enjoy your white picket fence life with your first world problems. I mean, I do think that this is an issue that affects everyone. I just have to say one last thing. My friends have done this thing where they constructed the bin store,
Yes.
and then on the top of it, I'm warming to this theme now, after 2 hours. On the top of the bin store, they've got a living... kind of, not like a living wall, but it's like a living top.
A window box.
No, it's like the whole bit of the top of the
like
bins.
a grass roof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice.
Can I just say to the Anonymous in Sydney, sort out your paving as well. I know the council's useless.
So
but
give them
really.
something else to worry about.
Look, person in Sydney, thank you for getting in touch. And we love that you wrote all the way from Sydney about your bins. And if you are getting in touch with any advice or with a dilemma, let us know where you are, because we're very nosy. We'll have more serious problems just like that one next week. But for now, it's time for Am I Weird? We should have a proper little sting for that.
I was thinking there should be a jingle.
Am I Weird? That kind of thing.
But then we've also got to have one that says, Wanging On.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. Today's Am I Weird comes to us from Cynthia. Hi, Graham and Maria. I've really got into family tree / ancestry searches.
Oh, goodness.
I like to find high school photos for everyone, and then I judge how attractive they were. Considering these are all relatives, that probably isn't quite the norm. Am I weird? I don't think you're weird, Cynthia, but I think you need more in your life.
Look, I'm very open-minded, but I feel...
Are you, though?
I feel, Cynthia, that perving over pictures of relatives is weird. Let's call it weird, because we can't call it normal.
What, so is she perving over dead relatives?
Well, it doesn't matter. They're just relatives.
Well, she likes to look to see how attractive they were. So, and this family tree, then there's a lot of dead people there.
Okay.
So I think, then she can
so
say
you're
to
thinking
her,
that's okay?
I don't think any of it's okay. I'm thinking read a book.
She is about ancestry.
Yes. I don't think you're weird, but I do think maybe you need some other hobbies as well, Cynthia.
Yes, maybe other hobbies. But and this isn't, I just feel it's weird that you've admitted this, that she likes to see how attractive they were. That's odd, I think, as a way to judge your family tree.
What could you be looking at them for? Just to see if you've got sort of Uncle Bert's eyes?
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do they all look alike?
Yeah. He looks like a serial killer, that sort of thing.
That kind of thing. And turned out he was.
Yeah, which was lucky.
Yeah, that was great. He was blessed.
Especially as he was called Stabby McStabface. Nominative determinism, I believe that is called.
Oh my goodness.
Stabby
If I
McStabface.
had a pen, I'd write that down. So what are we saying, Cynthia? I'm saying actually weird.
No, I'm saying get out more.
Okay.
Not weird though, because they're dead people.
Well, perving over dead people isn't weird.
I think it would be weird if you stuck them all on the wall in your bedroom. That would be weird. But she's just looking.
Okay.
Yeah, no?
No.
You think it's weird?
I think there's something weird about kind of judging dead relatives on how hot they are. I think that's weird. And also,
it's just like Instagram, but in the olden days, looking at old pictures and saying, oh, I don't like that outfit that she's wearing, or that is beautiful.
yes, I really don't think
weird.
we should treat your family tree as Tinder.
I do.
I say no, Cynthia. I'm saying weird.
The dead cannot sue.
I think that'll do us for this week.
Thank goodness. I'm worried about my bins now. Very worried about my bins. I feel I need to paint them all in Dayglow orange.
I left my recycling out this morning.
Oh my goodness.
They hadn't taken it.
Oh no. What if it's still there when you get back? Is the council any good round your way?
Rubbish.
Aye. Remember, if you need any serious expert advice about your bins or indeed anything else, head to the link on our Instagram page, which is @Wanging On.
Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a listen production, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.